everyone, welcome to Free Handly Made AU Crochet. You're hanging out with me in beautiful Big Sky, Montana. It's gorgeous out here today. Gorgeous. Thank you for coming by. Today is just going to be a sit back and relax. I'm going to be honest, last week was kind of a rough week for me, and I didn't get hardly anything done at all. I didn't even get to my luck of the draw, you guys. I worked on the Niese's Love baby blanket a little bit, got a couple more rows done on it. And I think I have like 10 more rows to go on that before I start the border and before I do the giraffe motif and attach it. And then, well, I'll tell you what happened to the other blanket. The one that I showed you guys last week, Niese didn't like it. I couldn't get over it. So I frogged all 5 rows. I frogged the entire border and started over. I did. All right, let's see who's in here, shall we? First, I want to say to hide all those that are hiding in the background. They're hanging up in the treehouse watching us from afar, or they may just be listening and doing multitasking and getting stuff done. So hello. Hey, Mom, I got your text. I'll try and remember to send that to you. As soon as this live is over, I'll go in the bathroom and get the name of that medication for you and send it to you. Anyway, so hi to those that are watching from the treehouse. I'm so happy you're here and that you've chosen to listen to me in the background and listen to us, because I do read the comments that come across my screen, because I think it's nice to read those aloud. That way those that can't watch can hear what's going on. All right, let me see if I can't get into the chat here. I'll be so glad, you guys, when I get my mouse. Make my life so much easier. Come on. Oh, come on. Why are you being a pain? Come on, go up. Scroll up for me. Oh, I almost had it. There's a certain way that you have to do this, and I can never seem to figure it out. Come on. Ugh, hang on, you guys. I am so sorry. There we go. Didn't mean to highlight the whole chat. That was weird. All right, so Carrie the Yarny Elephant. They had bingo this morning, you guys. She just swing by really quick to leave her thumbs up and to say hi really quick. And my moderator, the awesome Zola, is here. She's saying hi to everyone on the way in. And thank you for reminding everyone to push that thumbs up. Helps my live get out into the algorithm. Hey, Denise E., Crochet and Yarn Addict. Hey, girl. How are you? We were hanging out in Dawn Aaron's live last night. Oh, my gosh. That live made me laugh. It cracked me up. That girl, someone's going to have to duct tape her, Denise, to make her behave after her procedure coming up this week. That girl, let me all tell you something. Dawn Aaron, I know you're listening. You're probably working and lurking, because that's what you do a lot, because that girl got a lot going on. Anyway, look. She read me the riot act about following my doctor's directions when I have this hysterectomy. And here she is talking about getting back to business the very next day or the same day after her surgery that she's got coming up. Girl, you better listen to that doctor. Do what he says. Not like I can do anything to keep her from not doing what he says, because I'm all the way up here in Big Sky, Montana. But Sharon's there, darn it. We'll send Denise E. and Kendall over there. Have them, all 3 of them, get on top of you so you can't move. Just don't do anything crazy, okay? Take it easy. That is not, look, the words take it easy is not in Dawn Aaron's vocabulary, y'all. It's not. The girl don't. It's not in her vocabulary or her DNA for that matter. Seriously, though, listen to the doctor, please. Lady Crochet is here. Miss Manuela, hello. Welcome in. And there's Leslie. I thought I saw you, Leslie. Leslie was hanging out with me over at Sway's house this morning. Lana's here. Lana Nana, hello. She says, hi, Niese. How was your day? Today has been a good day, you guys. I woke up. No pain. My husband's friend from way back when they were young is here visiting for just the day. He got in here sometime late last night while I was asleep. He drove all the way from Texas. He's on his way to Oregon, and he wanted to add us to his route to come hang for a day. And he and Little Man have been hanging out all morning. They were at the pond, and now they're taking a walk to the waterfall. They got Appa with them. They've been hanging out all morning after they ate breakfast. We're going to have a barbecue and maybe go and hang out in the pond in our floaties. We have these big, huge inner tubes with the net down in, and they have cup holders. They're so fun to float on in the pond. So that's probably what we're going to do. Mr. Handsome's going to cook on the grill for us. He's going to make us some yard bird. I call it yard bird. That's what we call chicken. Yard bird. We're going to eat some yard bird. And he also bought some brats. Man, I wish I could have some brat, but dang, it's so high in sodium. I told my husband, I'm like, can you just cut a little bit of it for me, and I'll just have a couple of pieces? You actually got the notification? Yay. Yeah, YouTube is weird about notifications. We don't always get them. I don't know why that is, but it happens. All right, you guys, so really quick. Hey, Bonnie. Hi. I'm going to leave this up here for just a minute while I say hi to you guys. And there's Zach. Hello, Zach. Hey, Zach, are you working today? Are you working today? He was at work, and he came into Don Aaron's live, and he said, I'm at work. I don't want to be here. I'm like, dude, what are you doing watching YouTube while you're at work? Don't get in trouble. Oh, my goodness. It's so funny. But yeah, he had popped in to say hi to everybody. Oh, so you do got to go to work soon. You still have 2.5 hours before you have to start. Well, that's good. Gorgeous here in Branson, too. The rain, I had enough. Well, I'm glad you're getting some sun. And there's my Miss Anita. She's saying hi to everybody and in the chat. Let's see. Lana wants to know how you are, Bonnie. She said you were missed at Miss C's yesterday. I missed Miss C's, too. I had to catch her replay. As many of you guys know, well, actually, many of you guys don't know, I had to send a message out to the Treehouse Crew. That's my coffee members. That is the tier number 2, our Treehouse Crew. I sent him a video message through the private chat, let him know Niese was not going to be able to make it. I had a rough day yesterday, to the point where Mr. Handsome had to help me get some running around done in the city. I didn't find what I was looking for, but we didn't stay long because I was hurting really bad. We got me home and got me laid up and got me plenty of water down me, and I just relaxed I literally relaxed for the rest of the day, and I was so tired. I probably could have went to bed and slept through the day, but I didn't want to do that. So I made myself try to stay awake so I could sleep last night. So it was a rough day. But this morning, I mean, I'm tired. You guys can tell I'm tired. Like I'm tired. I'm always tired, but I'm not. The pain isn't like it was yesterday. It's manageable. It's tolerable. It's not keeping me from doing things. You know what I mean? Anyway, so yeah, I had to cancel the members live, which I was really bummed out about. But man, I just couldn't do it. It was just bad. Let's see. But yeah, so I had to catch Miss C on replay. Sure did. Hey, Carrie. Hi, Niese, and everyone in the chat. So glad I finally checking you live. I'm glad you made it. She's one of my replay warriors. Usually she has to catch me on replay. She's also a member of the Porch chat crew. So everybody say hi to Miss Carrie. She's one of my porch swing crew. She's on the porch swing when she hangs out here. And Miss Anita, she's part of the Treehouse Crew. She likes hanging out in the treehouse and making her little amigurumi cactuses and amigurumi bunnies and her pickles and her emotional support pickles. My son loves those, by the way. And she made some fun little amigurumi poo, which my son also loved those. Oh my goodness. My boss loved hers, by the way, Sunita. I think I told you already. She's got them sitting on her desk, turd number 1 and turd number 2. She loves them. Everyone's saying good morning to Sunita. We do. We love our Sunita. Let's see. Lana was working, can't come when the client's home. I don't think they'll like it though. I'll be on my phone when I'm supposed to be working. LOL. Don't get in trouble, Bonnie. That's my mom saying hi. Love you too, Mom. There's Marianne. Mama Winch is in the house. Hi. Good morning. Hello. Everyone's saying hi to my mom. Thank you guys for loving on my mom and saying hi to her. All right, I'm just scrolling through the chat. Hi, Lynn Farm Okie. How are you? Says hi, Niese, and everyone. I'm listening in the background. Girl, you go ahead and hang out in that treehouse and get stuff done. And there's a bee. I'm not a flower. Go away. It's the only thing about hanging out in the treehouse is I'm by all this vegetation, and we have bees here. So, and we like our bees. We don't want to get rid of our bees. They're good for pollination. Let's see. My mom's saying hi to everyone. Hey, Dawn P. How are you? She says hello to all and all you beautiful people. Glad you made it home. Glad you made it home. My heart's with you. She knows what I'm talking about. Yarn therapy with Ruth. Hello. Welcome in. I hope you feel welcomed here. We like to relax over here. Leslie, you're just a few hours away from who? I missed it. I missed something in the chat. I do that a lot. I'm so sorry. There's my sis from overseas in the UK, Miss Gemma. Hi, Gemma, sweetie. Hugs, darling. Hope you're having a good weekend. Let's see. Bonnie says if I wasn't 21 hours away from her, she'd come to our barbecue. Girl, look, you come on, have some Yardbird, and I have plenty of floats. We can eat and then get ourselves whatever your favorite drink is. Mine happens to be ice water. Put it in a cup holder on the float and relax with our hats and our shades. There's Terry. Hi, Terry. Welcome in. Love me some Yardbird, right? Yardbird is some good eating, man. Let's see. I hope all is good, Niese. Girl, it's one day at a time. It'll be good once I have the surgery. Once I have a surgery, that'll be half the battle, and I'll be feeling at least a lot better. You know what I mean? It's the waiting game. Unfortunately, I'm on the waiting game train. We're in the station, and we haven't pulled out yet. But July 17th is just a month and 2 weeks away. Not that I'm counting. We will get there. Thank you guys so much for all your positive thoughts and prayers. I've really felt them. And, just keep praying me through. Keep praying me through. Speaking of which, once the surgery happens, Miss Sharon Loves Purple and Dawn Aaron and Sunita will be the 3 that will let all y'all know how I'm doing. I'm assuming they'll probably just make a quick post on their community post on their channels and say, hey, Niese's still alive. She's doing good. She's on her way home. So you guys will know that I came out okay. Let's see. You're in the staff bathroom and not in the dish area last night when you're on Dawn Aaron's live. Sack. He's hiding in the bathroom, y'all, with his cell phone. Oh my gosh, you make me laugh. Hey, Denise Lee, how are you? You're watching YouTube at work too? Y'all watching YouTube at work. Don't get yourselves in trouble now. You can always catch me on the replay. We have 28 beautiful people watching right now. Thank you guys for being here, especially if you're where I'm at and it's gorgeous outside, you could be doing other things and you're watching me on your YouTube instead. So maybe one of you is floating around on a lake or in your pool on the floaty and you're watching me. That would be ideal. If I could do a live floating on the pond in my in a floaty, I would, but I don't think I'd get enough well, no, I might be able to get 5G out there. I don't know. We may have to try that one of these porch chats. See if Niese can go live from her floaty on the pond and we can hang out in the pond together. You're happy to see my blue sky in the background because it's pouring buckets. Oh my gosh, you're getting rain where you're at. We do need a little rain because we've been pretty dry and sunny for a good going on 2 weeks now, but our grass is still really dark green. Of course, now we do flood irrigate. That's why our grass is still green, but it is gorgeous. It's so pretty and the temperature is perfect. It's not too hot at all. It's that nice 70 degrees. It's so nice. I love this time of year. I really do. Everyone's saying hi to Zach and each other. I love it. I love it when you guys love on each other and say hi to each other. It's the best part of the chat. It really is. Yep, turd number one and I'm turd number two. My coworker Brandy's turd number one because she worked for Monica first. And I hope I'm not blurry. I feel like I'm blurry. Am I blurry? Am I blurry, you guys? I have a fingerprint, I think, on my camera screen. Anyway, my boss made a joke with my coworker about her being her favorite turd in her pocket. Well, that stuck with me, right? It was funny. We both laughed hysterically. And it was hilarious. And so it was getting close to Christmas, and so happens that Sunita was making poo emoji amigurumis, and I told him like I need to make 2 of those for my boss. And the first one has brown eyes because my coworker has brown eyes, and the second one I made was me with hazel green eyes because they had to have our eye color because they represent us, right? We gave them to her for Christmas. She loved them. She loved them so much, she took a picture of them and she sent the picture to people. It's hilarious. So funny. All right. There's Mama Swift. Hey, Mama Swift. Our sweet Mama Swift. Our sassy, sweet Mama Swift. She was at Dawn Aaron's last night too, and Dawn kept calling her sweet and whatever. And Mama Swift was in the chat. I'm not sweet. It was hilarious. It was so funny. Oh, Mama Swift. It's so funny. Mama Swift, I have to catch up on my luck in the draw. So I'm working on the Niese's Love Baby Blanket by My Precious Yarnery, Miss Angie, today. And then tomorrow, Sunday, it's Luck of the Draw Day. I'm going to get week 6 done. And maybe, just maybe, week 7 of Luck of the Draw 10, you guys, because Niese's way behind. I'm behind, but it's been so much fun doing it, and they're coming out. They're looking great. All right, let me get through here. This is your kind of therapy. You will laugh here. You will laugh here because I tend to laugh a lot when I'm on Porch Chat. It's really easy to make me laugh. I'm not a hard person to make laugh. I see humor in lots of things. I see humor in things that aren't humorous sometimes. And I tend to laugh at myself a lot. I do. Not going to lie. You're decorating your bedroom? Oh, how fun is that? I need to finish decorating my room too, but I can't find a sunflower wall hanging that I really want to put on the wall. And I was going to make like one myself out of crochet thread, but I can't find a pattern, a good enough pattern. There was a doily one, but it really doesn't look It really truly does not look like a sunflower. Like it's a flower and but it's not, the petals aren't right. So I'm like, no, that's not a true sunflower. So my wall is bare until I find the perfect thing to put on there. There's Miss Sway. Okay, Sway's in the house. Good. All right. So since Sway is in the house, 21 hours away and only one day off the week, can't come. Girl, I understand. Hey, Chris Kaleidoscope. How are you? It's good to see you. All right. So Sway, you guys, she's in Idaho over there near Boise. And that is really bothering me. Hang on a second, you guys. You can still hear me. I'm just gonna like turn my camera off for just a second. Can I do that? How do I do that? Oh, down here. I just need to clean this lens. I'm looking at it and I see this huge thumbprint and it's just bothering the heck out of me. I can't handle it. Niese can't handle it. All right, here we go. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. It was a thumbprint. That was driving me crazy. Anyway, Sway. Getting back to Sway. So she has this thing called Sunday Stitchers. Now, I have the link to Sunday Stitchers, the Ko-fi page, pinned to the top of the chat so you guys can get to it easier. So Sunday Stitchers, we get together and we listen to a murder mystery crochet book every Sunday. We listen to a couple of chapters each Sunday. And then we kind of get together right before that and we visit for a few minutes and then we listen to the chapters. And then of course we have to talk about what we just listened to, right? So it's a good 2 hours on the Zoom at Sunday Stitchers. And then we have a private Facebook group that we hang out in with a private chat. And the private chat's really good because Sway puts a lot of announcements in there. And then she has a Zoom hangout. I haven't been able to make any Zoom hangouts this week because I've been feeling horrible and I've been laid up in bed. Hopefully, hey, are we doing a Zoom hangout tonight? Maybe, possibly. I might be able to make it. We'll see. Hopefully, I might be able to make it tonight. I don't know. We have a guest here, so it may not. Anyway, and we have Zoom hangouts during the week, and we hang out in there too. I say we, like I got a mouse in my pocket. I try to make it when I can. My boys, man. They get in the way of my social time, dude. But I love my boys. All this mommy duty stuff and family obligations getting in the way of my Crojo friend time. Anyway, but it's really fun. And right now, there is a coupon that you can use. So you can pay once a month, each month, or the best deal is to do it at one payment every 3 months, or you can pay for the whole year. And it's 20% off right now, which you put it in your cart and you type save 20. All this information is in the description of this live, by the way, so you can easily get to it and you can be part of the Sunday Stitchers. Yes, it's fun. It's fun. I love it. I wasn't going to be able to do it this next 3 months because, well, y'all know I got surgery coming up. And then my husband's like, no, we can swing it. Go ahead and do it. I was getting ready to do it. And Miss Mary paid for it. She gifted it to me. She gifted the next 3 months to me. And she's like, look, she basically said, if I was closer to you, I'd buy your family a meal when you were having surgery. So this is about the same price as that. So this is in lieu of me being able to bring you and your family a meal after surgery. Girl, I will not, I'm not lying to you. I ugly girl cried. It was so sweet for her, for Miss Mary to do that for me. And so I got gifted Sunday Stitchers this quarter. So sweet. I'm so thankful. That was so nice of her. And so I told my husband, he goes, she did what? I said, I know. She paid it. So that was really sweet. I love it. I love it. And let me tell you what it pays for, because I know some people are like, man, $10. Look, so it pays for the internet. It pays for the internet. It also pays for the oh my gosh, wait, I can't remember what program you use for the book to be read on. What's it called? It's right here. I know what it is. I know what it is and I can't think of it. Oh my gosh, I lost my chat again. Hang on. There we go. What is it called? What is it called? What is it called? It was a sweet gift. It really was. Hey, Michelle. I was over at Michelle's house this morning with Russ. I'll get into that in just a minute. Oh my gosh, Sway. What is that reading program called, girl, that you use? Audible. Thank you. Holy cow. So you got to remember, so the membership is paying for it's paying for the internet. The internet's not cheap, y'all. It's paying for the internet. It's paying for the program Audible so we can listen to our books. And it's also paying for the monthly Zoom. That's three things that it's paying for. So that's why I think it's worth it. I love it. I love the fellowship. I love hanging out. It's fun. It's relaxing. It's the one thing on Sunday that I have carved out for me to do, although my boys have been interrupting me lately. I need to get my craft room downstairs finished and cleaned up and organized so I can hang out down there on Sundays. I just got to make sure I have good internet down there since we've changed everything. Anyway, so I just wanted to talk about Sunday Stitchers really quick and explain what it is. I wouldn't have it any other way. Are you talking about the me having to wipe the the camera screen? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, let's see. You are always welcomed over to my place. Oh, Michelle, I had so much fun. I had fun with you last week too, but last week I think I caught you like towards the tail end. Today I was actually able to hang out at your house the whole entire time, and it was so much fun. And look, y'all, look. Mr. Russ has come up with a really cool t-shirt. And you know what, Michelle, I never did get my question to my answer answered. The Midnight Crew is Russ Eastern time zone. I can't remember. I want to say he's Eastern time zone. You're gonna go take a nap, girl. Take a nap for me too while you're at it, will you please? I need a nap too. I should have taken a nap yesterday and listened to my body, but I didn't. Oh, and by the way, Michelle, look, you got full support in these YouTube streets. You do what you got to do when it comes to your schedule and balancing that YouTube life with your health. So important, girl. So important. And we are here. We are here. Whenever you can be here, we're here. So no need to stress over that. You have 100% support and you know it. Oh, about my boys. Yes, I wouldn't have it any other way. You're right. You are right. Okay, so I was right. Russ is Eastern. Okay. All right. So that means 10 o'clock my time. So that's not bad. Actually, usually I'm asleep by 10 o'clock, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So let me give you some dates for Sunday Stitchers really quick. I have my YouTube pulled up because Niese can't memorize this stuff. So it's 20% off. You're going to use the coupon SAVE20 for the discount. The deadline to pay in order to be a part of the Meet and Stitch Zoom meeting, the Meet and Stitch Zoom meeting is June 8th. You'll need to pay by the 7th if you want to be a part of that. If that's not a big deal to you, then you just need to pay by June 21st so you can be there for the first chapters read for session 9. The book will begin June 22nd. Okay? Y'all got it? Did y'all write those dates down? So that is that. That is my spiel for Sunday Stitchers. And no, this is not a promotion and I'm not paid and I'm not an affiliate. I just love Sunday Stitchers. And it'd be cool to get a couple more people in there with us. You're welcome, girl. You're welcome. If I didn't have so much fun, you wouldn't have my support. So it's a lot of fun and I enjoy it. Um, enjoying all these Eastern time zone channels kills my habit of sleeping late on the weekends. I, luckily for me, I'm 2 hours behind, so it's not as late. But I'll tell you what, I'm not gonna lie, Niese, dude, usually I'm in bed by 8 in the evening because I'm just tired all the time. So I'm hoping once I get some of this medical stuff taken care of, I'll actually be able to stay up a little later, especially on the weekends. I mean, I can understand me going to bed at 8, like on a work night, but on the weekend, on a Friday night, I was in bed by 8 last night, you guys. 8 o'clock. Come on now. I should be able to at least stay up till 10. I don't know. Anyway, you're welcome, Michelle. 100 girl, you got my support 100%. Balance, man. It's hard. It's hard to balance sometimes YouTube with real life and your health. It's cuz you want to you want to be there for everything and everyone, and you want to especially if you have people that are your members and people that are watching you, and they may not be a member, but they may be watching everything you put up, and they love coming to your lives, and you want to be there for them, right? You want to give them something to watch. You want to make sure they have a place where they can chill, hang out, and relax. And when you can't, and you have to slow things down, you kind of feel, I don't know about you, Michelle, but for me, I kind of feel like I'm letting them down. I'm letting y'all down. But it's not that you're letting anyone down. You got to take, look, it's like being on a plane. They always tell you, you have to put your mask on before you help other people put their mask on. you got to take, you got to take care of yourself. You do. You got to take care of your health. My little line went missing again. What time is the Sunday Stitchers? Okay. Sway, are you in here? Let's see. Sway and I are Mountain Time. And let's see, Denise, what time zone are you in? Hey, Jen Reeves. I'll let Z know you said hi. He's at the waterfall right now with my husband's friend Ed. They went on a hike with the monster puppy. I know it's your mountain time. Oh, you're same time as me. All right, 12 noon. We start logging in at 12 noon. And then I believe, well, 1 p.m. Mountain, 2 p.m. Central is when the story. We usually log in about 12:30. Sometimes I log in 30 minutes early, and we kind of hang in the back streets of Zoom until Sway push play and starts the book. Oh my gosh. Look, I had so much fun this last quarter trying to figure out who the killer was. And we all had like so many different theories. And of course, none of us was right. It was not the person none of us thought it was. It was somebody that was so obvious and in your face, but we didn't see it. And look, there was a couple of conversations where we were talking some serious conversation about who we thought did it. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. And we crochet and knit while we're, listening and stuff. And you can see, you can see each other on the Zoom while we're all listening to the story, right? And you can tell that we're all either knitting or crocheting while we're listening, right? It's fun. Yes, log in at 12:30. 12:30 p.m. Mountain time. Yes, compelling Oxford on a plain sight. All right, where is you guys? I cannot wait to get like really. Here we go. I gotta go back through the chat. I'm gonna show you guys this blanket here in just a second. Dang, we're at 37 minutes already. It doesn't feel like we've been here for 37 minutes. Let's see. I just want to make sure I haven't missed anyone soon. And Michelle, if you're heading for your nap, girl, enjoy your nap, sweetie. I may end up taking a nap sometime today myself. Hey, KK. Hugs, I knew I missed somebody. Look, KK's here. Hi, KK. Hang on, I need to move you back up a little bit so I can show your comment. There's KK. Laughter is good medicine, man. And I've been needing a lot of laughter lately. Oh, thank you, Gemma. We try to keep the chat in here upbeat and light because we all need to escape our lives, man. Just for even if it's for 30 minutes, it's good to just be able to escape. Zach doesn't like carrots, but if you put chips and carrots in front of me, sorry, I'm picking the chips, says Zach. Bonnie says she agrees. She picking the chips too. Oh my goodness. I love carrots, man. But do you know I have to be careful with carrots with my kidney disease? Apparently, I got so many questions for my kidney specialist. It's not even funny. This whole renal diet has me completely confused because you've got all these specialists and experts and dietitians. One says, yeah, you can eat carrots, da 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 da. Another one says, no, you can't. Or one says, you can eat almond butter. And the other one says, no, you have to stay away from almond butter. I'm like, well, which is it? You're talking about my two favorite things. Can I have it or can I not? Niecy fixing to slip off her cracker. Just give me an answer. One that everybody can agree with. Does not exist in the health world. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I ordered 2 cookbooks. We'll start there, and then I hope this doctor's ready for me, man, because I have a whole list. I have a whole list of questions. Whole list. Oh, you saw the dog in the background? Was it? It must have been my Chiweenie you saw in the background. Monster Puppy's out in the fields over at the waterfall with Ed and my son. They've been having a blast together today. They were at the pond earlier. Appa swam in the pond and he's all wet and muddy. And I'm like, oh no, he can't come in here. Y'all need to dry him off and wipe him off before you let that dog in this house. I don't need mud all over the carpet. No mud. No, thank you. All right. I'm trying to get caught up with the chat, you guys. Trying to get caught up with the chat. A hike sounds great. Oh yeah. My son loves to walk to the waterfalls. It is a beautiful day. Absolutely gorgeous. They should have taken some water bottles with them first, though, and I didn't even think about that. No, you sure can't. You can't watch everyone. It's impossible. But you can run the videos, and you can always watch later. That's true. And if you do run a video in the background, I'll tell you guys what I do. Well, I don't know. I can't do it for this computer yet. I haven't figured out how to do it. But on my old laptop, I would stick my earbuds in. That way the volume can be up, but we wouldn't be hearing it while I was asleep. Especially those channels that were trying to get their watch hours. That's how it would help you all get your watch hours. I would be asleep while your channel was running on my laptop. Gotta love autocorrect. Gotta love autocorrect. Oh goodness. Yeah, we were way off on who did it on that in that last book. Sure was. You're riding your stationary bike, Mom, and listening at the same time. There you go. Getting 2 things done at once. Yes, we need to listen to our bodies. It's hard though, because you want to, my mom's stationary bike has full back support. Yes, it does. Yep, I call it the monster puppy. Y'all, he turned 1 year. And you guys know because last Porch Chat was literally on my mom's birthday, you guys. And Monster Puppy turned 1 year old on the 24th as well. So Monster Puppy shares my mom's birthday. How fun is that? I thought that was funny when we found out when we got him. When Zayden's check out my shirt, y'all. Look. Doesn't that kind of look like a retriever? It says I crochet so I don't choke people. Save a life, send yarn. Don't send yarn. Niese has plenty of yarn. Speaking of, I was hoping to be able to show you guys my yarn bowl today. It's not here. But between Dawn, Aaron, and my postmaster at our post office, they figured out where my yarn bowl is. It's in freaking Texas, sitting on a shelf. Hopefully they got it scanned in and it's on its way here. It got put on the wrong truck. How does that happen? And here's the crazy thing. My Hirschner's yarn is not here yet either. My Hirschner's yarn was supposed to be here on Tuesday. It's sitting over there in a FedEx warehouse in Aurora, Colorado on a pallet. They won't send it up here to Missoula, Montana until they have enough packages coming this way. I'm glad I didn't pay extra shipping for it to be here like in 2 days. I'd been mad. Anyway, so I have no idea when my Hershey's is going to arrive, but at least I know where the package is. So I had gotten a hold of my postmaster, and because on FedEx, when you're shipping to a PO box, they partner with the USPS, right? And they give it a new tracking number, but they don't share that information with you. They just leave it blank, and it just sits there, and you have no idea where your package is. So I call my postmaster. I'm like, look, this is the issue I'm having. Can you figure out where my package is? Because Hirschner's, there's nothing they can do. They can only see what FedEx shows the both of us. And so I gave her the FedEx number. And sure enough, she was able to get the tracking number for the USPS. And she's like, she could actually see where my package was physically sitting through video. She's like, it is literally sitting on the pallet. And as soon as they feel like they have enough packages, they'll send it. She goes, you're probably looking at another week. I'm like, are you kidding me? I said, do you realize that will make it a whole month? 4 weeks that I've been waiting for my yarn? So my post office lady, she knows me really well, right? She was a part of that massive yarn haul situation when I had those two big boxes. And she's like, yarn, huh? I'm like, it's not as much yarn as you think. It's nothing like it was before. It's just a couple of skeins. She's like, I was just wondering. I'm like, well, you saw the box in the video. She goes, I was thinking that box was a little small. I didn't expect yarn to be in there. I'm like, it's yarn. I don't know how bad that is. Anyway, so Dawn Aaron made me a yarn bowl. And actually, it started off as a joke and I was just teasing her. But then I'm like, actually, if you can really do one, I want one. And here we are. So you guys will get to see that because obviously I'll be doing an opening to share it with you guys. I got the best yarn bowl. Go figure, it's a unicorn. Yes, you love your unicorns, Miss Bonnie. Yes, you do. Terry says, Big Sky, Montana versus it's bigger in Texas. Look, our sky is bigger because it expands as you look at it because we're so far up north. But I'm sorry, Texas is bigger. Everything in Texas is bigger except for the sky. Well, in our mountains, because you all don't got mountains. But except for those two things, everything else is bigger in Texas. Let me tell you guys a story about this darn blanket that was supposed to be a doll blanket. It's not a doll blanket. No, it's too big to be a doll blanket. It's okay. So you guys remember I showed it to you and I had the border pretty much done. I didn't like the border because the border was like, it was like doing this wavy. So I was like, I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to put my white rose in between each color because these white rose, I learned how to do this from Juan the Yarn Addict. It keeps your granny square border straight and solid and not so flimsy and wavy. And so yeah, I frogged the entire border and started over. So that's where we're at. And then my luck of the draw, I'm on week 6. And my colors for week 6 are, for blanket 1 is salmon, and for blanket 2 will be peach. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. And then I think what I'll do is once I get week 7 done, I'll do a video with a luck of the draw update because I like doing those. And then here's the baby blanket. I got a couple more. There you are, honey. Hi. Were you chasing a squirrel? Were you giving a squirrel PTSD? She likes to chase squirrels. It's so funny. Like, I don't even know what she would do with one if she caught it. Make sure I don't lose my stitch, you guys. This is one of my Dawn Aaron stitch markers. And of course, it's a sunflower. Of course, because Niese's obsessed. Here, let me hide this comment. All right, and here is, whoop. Here's the baby blanket. So you can see I'm just about done. I just have a couple more rows left. I'm having the hardest time counting how many rows I've done. Niese forgot to use stitch markers, you guys. I think I'm at row 65. I need to do 72 rows. But what I'm going to do is she included the measurement of her blanket. So I'm going to measure this before I go any further. And I'm going to measure her portion, the portion before the border is what I'm going to measure, and make sure that I don't go over the measurement. And then once I get this main part done, I'm going to do the giraffe applique. And I'm going to sew the giraffe applique on after I do the border. And because I don't know, I think I want it kind of like at a diagonal in the corner of the blanket. Because the applique is not going to be very big. The applique was bigger, I would center it in the blanket, but the applique is not going to be big. It's going to be just a small little giraffe applique. And I think I'm going to put it in the corner. So that's where I am there. Oh, and let's talk about luck of the draw blankets. Look, y'all, I had that totally wrong. I thought my granny square blanket number 1, was going to be the Boggy Creek blanket because it was going to fit within the parameters of the sizing. Nope. It's going to be a Watson Children's Shelter blanket. Because it's not gonna, it's already gonna be wider than the 40 inches. And then the blanket 2, the Sweet Marshmallow Kiss, I thought that was gonna be too big for Boggy Creek. Nope, it's not. It's gonna be okay for Boggy Creek. So I had that all kinds of backwards. Oh, and then Mama Swift said she really enjoyed how you guys chose colors, and I put them in a red cup because, you know, red is Mama Swift's favorite color. And then I picked the colors out that way. It was a lot of fun. And I told her that we would be doing that again. And I'm thinking luck of the draw 12. We'll get on here and we'll pick colors again. We'll put them in the red cup and we'll put colors of neutrals in the red cup and I'll pull colors out again. So that was a lot of fun. And I think you guys had fun with that too. I hear voices. I think you guys had fun with that too. So we'll definitely do that again together because that was a lot of fun. Toilet. I know, right? Squirrel PTSD. My poor squirrels, man. between Briley, my Chiweenie, and our Munster puppy, the golden retriever, and here he comes and he's wet. He's gonna rub all over me too. Guarantee it, because he's wet. Here comes the Munster puppy. Hello, Munster puppy. Did you have fun? You're all wet. Were you in the pond again? I don't know if you guys can see him. Look, Monster puppy. Say hi, handsome. Tell everybody hi. The Monster puppy. Anyway, I don't even know what I was saying. I got sidetracked. Yeah, between those two, these poor squirrels, man. Traumatized by both dogs. Sorry about that. Briley barking at our guest. He's been here all night. She's barking at him like he's new. Let's see. Sunita says, my Walgreens pickup is ready. I'll see y'all later. Okay, Sunita, safe travels to Walgreens and back. Denise E says, I enjoy that and I look forward to helping you pick colors again. I may use the colors picked from yours to do your own draw. Oh, that'd be fun. Heck yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. Yep. Does anyone know if Jaxie is going live today? Because let me see if I can pull her up. I don't know if I saw an announcement for her or not. I do not know. Let me see if I can find her. I tried to find her this morning and I couldn't find her, so I couldn't do a redirect. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. I see a lot of gabbing with is it Janie? Ganni? Is that how you say that? I'm not seeing one for Jaxie though. I'm not seeing one for Jaxie. Nope. Jaxie's not pulling up for me and I don't know why. She may not have it up and announced yet. Maybe that's why I'm not seeing her. I'm not seeing her, you guys. No live for Jaxie? Okay. You don't think she's going live? Okay, that would be why I couldn't find her, Mama Swift. That's why I couldn't find her. Hey, Mama Knows Best, aka Gwen. How are you? How are you? You guys, this is the last Saturday. You know what that means since this is the last Saturday of the month? Do you know what it means? It's time to pick free coffee memberships. Let me pull up my Nightbot and let's get this done. Let's see who's going to get a free coffee membership. You have to run. Okay, KK, bye. Love yous. All right. We're going to pull up Nightbot and we're just going to, if you want a free coffee membership, just start chatting in the chat. Because what I do is I just pull a random comment, and as long as you're chatting in the chat, Nightbot will pick you up. I got to get to my Nightbot account. I thought I had it bookmarked, but apparently I do not. Could have sworn I did, though. All right, there's my Nightbot login. We're going to log in. All right, there's my giveaway. There's active chatters. I need to put this on live chat so I pick all of you guys up. We're going to click next. Click next. Oh, Mr. Handsome's home. All right, so you guys keep typing. Right now it's only picking up. I'm sorry, dang it. People coming home at the wrong hours of the. All right, let's do this by keyword because it's not picking up a lot of you guys. I don't know why. I don't even have it on slow mode, so I don't know why it's not picking up you guys. It's only showing 6 entries. That's not going to work. So let's go back here and let's do a keyword. My Nightbot is not being nice. All right, next. All right, we are going to do all right, so the keyword is summer. Type in the keyword summer. If you want a free coffee membership. Sorry, I had to mute myself again. I don't know why my dog is barking at my husband. Like she knows who he is. And the Sway, you're already a member, sweetie. So if you don't have a coffee membership already and you want a free coffee membership, type the word summer. Right? Be nice, Nightbot. Nightbot is being a pain in the butt. Let me make sure he's picking you guys all up. Let's see. All right, it's starting to pick you guys up now. Oh, I need to put this on live chat again. Why is it only showing 6 entries? Why is that? Summer. Done. That doesn't make any sense, you guys. You know what? I'm pretty sure I don't have this on slow mode. I had this problem last time too, you guys. Looks like 7 people wrote summer, so Nightbot's right. Let me try refreshing. It's thinking now. It's doing the whole I'm thinking. Oh my goodness. Like half the people just went away. All right, hang on. I need to learn how to use the StreamYard giveaway tool. I need to get with Sunita. Y'all, this is not working. It's not pulling you guys up at all now. Oh my gosh. All right, let's try a new word. I am so sorry. We went through this last time. Why is Nightbot doing this? Other people use the Nightbot giveaway and they have no issues. They have no issues at all. All right, next. All right, type the word. Hang on, let me put it on live chat first. All right, type the word pond. P-O-N-D. Let's try this one more time. Hey, Jax. Hey, I'm fixing to pull a free membership. Type the word pond. P-O-N-D. All right, it's showing Terry. I see Terry. Type the word pond. Manuela. Jax. Type the word pond. I got 3 people so far. If you want a free coffee membership, type the word pond. All right, it picked up Lana. Okay, it's working now. How weird is that? Mama knows best. Type the word pond. That's 5. Joy, if you want a free coffee membership for my channel, type the word pond. P-O-N-D. I'm getting ready to pull. 5 new members. 5 new members. A glitch in the matrix. Yeah, it's a glitch, Jax. It's definitely some kind of glitch. It glitches on me every single time, though. I need to learn how to do the StreamYard giveaway because that's what Sunita uses, I believe, and I don't think she has problems like that. All right, we're going to pull the first winner. Here we go. Manuela, you're a winner. Yay. Make sure you email me. Let me type my email address in the chat. You guys need to email me and remind me that you won. Make sure you let me know what your channel name is too, please. Because some of y'all have different emails that don't match your YouTube channel account. freehanley.made.au@gmail.com. All right, we're going to pick another one. Here we go. Congratulations, Jax. You won a coffee membership. Yay! You're going to be part of the porch swing. All right. We're going to do another one. Lana Nana Banana. You are the 3rd porch swing winner. Now we're going to do the 4th one. Terry, you're my 4th winner. You're going to be a part of the porch swing crew. And the 5th one. Here we go. Choosing a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Mama knows best. Gwen, congratulations. Gwen, I think this is your 2nd time winning. All right, that is all of our winners, you guys. We are at an hour. I am going to put it. Listen, if y'all want to drop your link down below in the chat so people can come check you out, just type the word friends, Friends. And the Nightbot will drop your link. Okay, he just dropped Manuela's Lady Crochet. All right, I'm going to put on the exit video, you guys. Jaxie, we love yous. Jaxie, are you going live? No one thought you were because we didn't see an announcement. If not, we're going to miss you and we love you. Who's Granny D's live today too, right, Zoila? Is it Granny D usually after Jaxie? If I remember right. I promise you guys, I will have a luck of the draw, more of a luck of the draw blanket. Taking the day. Girl, you take the day off. Girl, I think I'm going to go float in my pond. Y'all, I saw this picture. My friend sent it to me as a joke, but you know, I think I could make it work. You know those plastic tubs that you can get at like the Dollar Tree or Dollar General or whatever? You can even get them at Walmart. This lady was in her floating on her pool. She had her yarn floating in a plastic container, and the chick was crocheting while she was floating in her pool. I can do that. I don't even have to have the container floating in my pool. I could put it right in my floaty, because my floaty is really big and it's got that net. Put it right there. Put my yarn in there. Close my legs a little bit so my yarn don't get wet. I could crochet while I float on the pond. I gotta test it out. Wouldn't that be fun to float and crochet at the same time? Talk about double duty. I hope you get some rest and feel better, Niese. Thank you. Yes, please keep praying. Today so far has been a great day. Yes, Granny D is at 3 p.m. Eastern. That is 1 p.m. my time. I will be hanging out in the treehouse probably. If not, I will be probably hanging out at the pond. Seeing if I could crochet and float at the same time. I really want to try it. I bet you it would work. Yes, for real. It was a picture on Facebook, Gwen. Chick really was in her floaty on her pool, and she had this plastic container floating next to her. It was kind of in front of her by her feet, and she was crocheting. She had her yarn in the plastic tub, and she was crocheting. How cool is that? I so want to try it. Thank you for dropping Granny D's link. I know, isn't that awesome? All right, we're gonna play the exit and get out of here, you guys. All right, let me pull it up. I love you guys. Thank you for being here, and we will see you guys next week. Until then, y'all enjoy your weekend. If you have good weather, get out there and get some vitamin K. And we'll see you guys around the YouTube streets. Bye, everyone.